Bem-vindos a mais um programa aqui na TV que fala a sua língua. Eu sou Juliano de Lucca e esse é o programa Vem Comigo. E essa semana o programa está recheado de novidade para vocês. E vamos começar com ela, Olivia Chow, que fez o lançamento do seu livro e foi um sucesso. Confira com a gente.
Boa noite, meu nome é Mary, estamos aqui com a nossa TV Canadá e vamos falar com a Olivia Chow, que ela está lançando o seu livro, My Journey, e vamos falar com ela, fazer umas perguntas no Green Room com ela. Vamos lá.
My journey is about immigration, adversity, public service and love. And there's a big love story in there.
So even though it's so cold outside, how does it feel to be in this place where there's so much love and warmth for you tonight?
It's absolutely wonderful to have so many people here in support and wanting to read the book, My Journey. And I just hope that from the book people can come together and make a difference and be inspired to do something for the community, because that's what makes all of us stronger when we come together. Well, I am seriously considering running for mayor, but of course you know that I love the city, love Toronto, and as to what I might do, I will decide later and I'll let you know. What is sad is that while we're talking about his life, Rob Fort's life, we are not focusing on dealing with traffic gridlock, about 1 in 10 Torontonians not being able to find a job, about families that are struggling. So yes, Toronto deserves a lot more than Rob Fort.
Why did you write the book, and what made you come up with that title?
Well, it is my journey, a journey as an immigrant, coming to Canada, having a very difficult life, working hard and learning the value of hard work and frugality, saving every penny, and then going into public service and making sure that we all work together for the common good. It's also about a love story, about my life with Jack, and how I dealt with grief. And hopefully that would help people go through some of their sorrow that they may experience in life. Thank you.
Thanks.
So I see you bought 2 books.
Yes.
Are they just for you, or are you giving it to someone as a present?
I'm giving it to my daughter. She couldn't be here today, and she was a great fan of Olivia's, and we're quite excited. This is also the story of our family, because Olivia worked with me, as did Jack, at City Hall, and before that at the school board. So as a colleague and as a friend, I was happy to buy a couple of them.
Yes, I've been a fan of Olivia's for years, going way back when both her and Jack were counselors. So it's been like I've grown up with them, and I'm here to support her and continue on, watch her journey, and read her book.
Well, I've known Olivia for many years, and I also knew Jack very well. I'm a city councillor, and when he went to be the leader of the NDP, I was elected in his seat in Riverdale. And I think Olivia's had an incredible journey so far, and there's still more journey to go.
When she was a city councillor, she sat right beside me, so I've developed a good friendship with her over the years. I think she's one fantastic person as a human being, as a political leader, as a woman, as an immigrant. She is the whole package. She's done great service to this Toronto community, to Canada as a country. She is so smart and so elegant, and frankly, I hope that she makes a decision once and for all and runs for the City of Toronto as mayor. I will be there 100% if she does. But today I'm really here to celebrate her life and her achievements.
I would love Olivia to run as the city mayor. I think we need someone who has leadership, someone who has passion, and somebody who has compassion. I think we need somebody who understands that cities are built through the health of our children and our families, that people are the things that we should be investing in.
I think she's a great woman. She sets standards. I think she's very honorable. Right. Would you like to see her run for mayor of Toronto? Most definitely, yes.
I would love to see that happen. Unfortunately, we don't know the answer yet, but I can guarantee that everybody here would support her 100%, and I'm pretty sure she would win. She'd be great running this city, very competent, and might bring us a little bit more class and respect that I think we need to this city, absolutely.
I would like to see Olivia run for mayor, especially after what we've seen over the last couple of days with Mayor Ford. I think it's very distressing for Torontonians to see a mayor acting in this way. Mayor's an important position, needs to be respected and show respect. And I think Olivia can do that.
I was too young to really had much of an impact. I think it was later on in my teenage years that was really difficult, because my dad had a car, and he was an opera singer. He was a school superintendent. My mom also was a teacher. My mother couldn't speak English, so she couldn't seek help either. Like so many immigrant families, we were on our own in a new land with no relatives or friends to help us. I think back to those times, and I wonder how much differently things would have gone for my parents had there been comprehensive support, counseling, and psychological help beyond what my father got in the hospital when the crisis point had already been reached.
Fala galera, eu sou o Kleber Bambam, estou aqui no Canadá, na nossa TV Canadá, a número 1. Se liga!
Venha para o Centro de Treino dos Carpinteiros Local 27. O primeiro passo para um profissional de sucesso.
Não há profissão que não precisa de treino.
Olá, eu sou Lisandro Pereira e essa é a Rio Motors. Aqui nós prestamos o melhor serviço para o seu veículo.
A Rio Motors oferece manutenção completa para o seu carro. Suspensão, freios, direção, alinhamento, balanceamento, baterias, ar-condicionado, elétrica, troca de óleo, serviços gerais e o teste de segurança.
Estamos localizados na 2381 St. Clair Avenue West, logo ali, pertinho de você.
O Oasis Convention Center é o local ideal para a sua festa. Amplos salões, ambiente agradável e atendimento personalizado. A nossa equipe de profissionais é altamente qualificada e estará à sua disposição para tornar o seu evento mais atraente e sofisticado. E você não precisa se preocupar com nenhum detalhe da festa. Venha nos conhecer e torne a festa dos seus sonhos realidade.
My name is Kevin Hoy. I'm the president of the local 1946 Carpenters Union here in London, Ontario. I'd like to welcome you to our new facility at 3800 Highbury Avenue South in London, a center that's built for the working person to come in and get state-of-the-art training. The building is a collaboration of our international, our council, and Local 1946. We have over 500,000 people, brothers and sisters, standing behind us with this new state-of-the-art facility. This is a building that is a center of training, center of knowledge, center for the trades. The time is now to step up to the carpenter. The right move to the right unit for your future and the future of your family.
Tive algumas dificuldades no meu income tax e o Daniel Fernandes foi a solução do meu problema. Quando o assunto é income tax ou GST, eu procuro o Daniel Fernandes.
Daniel Fernandes, que fala a minha língua, o bookkeeper que me ajudou nas minhas dificuldades com o meu income tax.
Contador é igual médico, tem que confiar. E eu confio no Daniel Fernandes.
Daniel Fernandes, o bookkeeper que eu recomendo.
Welcome to D-Box TV. If you are an independent producer with an idea for a television program, the D-Box can help you make your dream a reality. D-Box TV promotes your talent, imagination, and drive to bring creative content to the masses. Any language, any audience. Stay connected with your community, with your family, and your friends, no matter where they are. D-Box TV makes you a citizen of the world. Come be a part of the first TV station that unites all communities in one place. D-Box TV. The future is in your hands.
Hazel McCallion, mayor of the city of Mississauga, and I'm a great supporter of D-Box TV.
É isso aí, galera. Diogo Snow diretamente da Brazilian Swag Nights com a nossa TV Canadá, a número 1. Fique ligado.
É isso aí, pessoal. Não é só no Brasil que existe problema de educação, problema nas escolas. Aqui no Canadá também. E a nossa TV Canadá esteve lá em Mississauga para conferir na escola St. Dominic o problemão que eles estão enfrentando. Mas os pais não deixaram por menos e fizeram uma reunião para falar a opinião deles. Mas o board não quis nem saber. Confira com a gente.
St. Dominic's School Board organized a community meeting to notify the parents about the renovations that will be made in their facilities. Although the renovations will improve the building in many aspects, some of the parents were not so satisfied with the inconvenience that this will cause to their children's academic year. And we were there to listen to what they have to say.
St. Dominic is 60 years old, as you are aware, and we have been pursuing funding from the Ministry of Education since 2005 to various types of programs the ministry offers to attempt to secure funding for the school. So for the health and safety of all students then, it is necessary to relocate the students and staff from the period of March 2014 to June 30th.
So we're sending our kids sort of on a big field trip, but we're throwing them in with all these strangers who haven't had criminal record checks. I'm a parent, and I can't go on a trip unless I get a criminal record check. But we're throwing our kids into the pool. This is the deep end, and there's no criminal record checks done on these people. To me, that's concerning. And it seems like maybe it's not in the budget for security guards, but God, couldn't you find it in the budget? Like that seems very hypocritical of the school board, and I'm sure you don't want to be hypocrites, so I would love an answer.
Our students are always supervised by adults, by staff, and that's we're all very concerned about safety, and that is a primary responsibility we have. So
you haven't answered the question. Number one is safety. Number two is quality of education. Number three is the facility.
I have concerns, and I oppose this move. And I am sure that I got a lot of emails, and I'm sure that most of the parents here will understand what I'm talking about. My biggest concern is the safety and well-being of my children. St. Terry's, as you all heard, is not a school, but it's a learning center that is occupied by ESL and FSL adult strangers and severely mentally challenged young adults. I am very glad I live in a country that caters to these young adults, but they'll be roaming the hallways, and there's no ifs or buts about it. They'll be roaming the hallways where our kids are. They're going to be going into their bathrooms. There's no way that they're not going to, unless you have a security on each end of the hall. I oppose changes, disruptions like this, especially at the end of the year. Why are we going to mess around? Why are we going to mess around with their marks?
Well, I think the unfortunate part is that knowing that the process takes as long as it does, that it wasn't communicated sooner to the parents and the community. I think the first concern with all of the parents has been expressed that it is a safety issue. The current facility that's being suggested, St. Cattery, has multi-use. It has actually 6 other uses with adult learning, also those that are disabled and unable to have an opportunity for education, and to have adults intermingle with our young children in an environment where they're exposed to, it leads to a security breach, and having cameras and buzzers will not cut it. It is not sufficient.
My big issue is the unknown variables. Like, I understand that the school is old and does need to be renovated, but at the same time, security and protecting for our children should be paramount above all else. Because right now, there were a lot of questions that were asked, but no solutions were brought to the table, like tonight.
The biggest concern is basically the security. I spoke with the principal earlier this morning. She kind of reassured that the move, the transition, everything, the comfort for the children would be okay, but the peace of mind for the parents, it's just not there for the security. I mean, like it was stated in the the meeting. There's children with adults that we don't know anything about. That's the only concern, really.
Well, I don't have a biggest concern. I have a few major concerns. They're far way bigger because they're not negotiable. First, the safety of the kids. First, putting a facility that are mixing different demographic, adults, having English as a second language course, French as a second language course, high schoolers. They have a whole bunch of different demographic groups. Transportation should be an issue, security is an issue, and there are the disruption of the academic year. So they are going to a different location in March. Why not wait until summer and then start all over in summer?
Well, I understand that I'm a parent. I understand why parents would be very emotional about a change and what's going to happen, and that if their children aren't used to riding a bus, that could be problematic. Try to reassure them that, you can look at me, I'm old. We've been doing this for a long time. We've done it for many, many, many years. We transport 60,000 kids every day for the 2 school boards, 1,200 buses, 400 schools. We haven't lost any. Sure, we're late some of the time. The weather's bad. There's accidents. There's traffic conditions. But we just try to instill a little bit of confidence so that they understand we've been doing this for a while and we know what we're doing.
There will be some adjustments to it. A number of parents made some very good suggestions, and we will take that back and have a look at it. Well, I would continue to say that we all have the well-being of your children at heart of what we do. We've done a lot of this. If you heard about the experience, and I do understand how difficult it is with change, but I think you have to trust. We're all very concerned about the children. We also are very concerned about the health of this community. We need a better building. We need to attract more kids to this building. We don't want to close this building. So let's get on with this, and we will take back all the information we heard tonight and readjust and talk about that and try to make the plan work for everybody.
The school board is responsible for the safety of students at all schools. And so in this case, they will be responsible for the students. They will be paying quite a bit of attention then to monitoring activity in the halls and to making sure that it is our students only on the second floor. It's only the St. Dominic students. And we'll have further discussions about that with the staff and with the other users in the building. I believe that we will proceed with the project as scheduled. The funding is available at this time. And the plans are in place. It is the only holding school that we have, and we do need to accommodate not only the St. Dominic community, but the St. Sophia community next year.
This meeting was set to outline the plans for the renovation as well as the relocation. This is it in terms of community meetings for this. Any further communication will be the detailed information going forward on the next steps towards the relocation. The schedule for the after March break and the move after March break is set. The steps are being taken now to move forward and to follow that timeline to the completion of the project over the summer, and hopeful that parents will appreciate at the end of the day that the little bit of disruption will have been worth it in the end when they come back in September to this sparkling new facility.
E hoje nossa TV Canadá está aqui com os amigos da Dandas comemorando o aniversário da nossa amiga Jenniffer. Vamos lá com a gente conferir como é que está sendo a festa.
Gente, olha, eu quero dizer nessa noite que é o aniversário da Jenniffer, uma menina maravilhosa, uma criatura especial, e que a gente foi aprendendo a gostar dela. E hoje a gente só quer desejar assim, Jenniffer, tudo de bom, felicidade, saúde, sorte, que Deus te acompanhe em cada momento da sua vida. São os votos de meu e da família da Amigos da Dandas.
Hi, we are here today to wish a happy birthday to Jenniffer. We're here at Amigos Bar in Dundas. We're really happy she turned 25 years old. Me and George are here tonight celebrating Jenniffer's birthday. Happy birthday, Jenniffer. We're really happy.
Jenniffer, happy birthday. Desejo esta bailarina internacional Maria Cipriana. Qualquer coisa que precise, eu ensino-te a dançar. Muitos anos de vida, muita sorte e muita saúde. Obrigadinha. Bye.
Meu nome é Judith Souza, minha filha é Jenniffer Raposo. Hoje é aniversário dela de 25 anos. Eu agradeço tudo com os amigos aqui e o Rádio TV para agradecer para vir aqui este dia, aniversário da minha filha. Estou muito feliz e muito obrigada e quero que a minha filha tenha um processo um dia mais tarde, seja muito feliz.
Eu agradeço muito porque ele é um aniversário especial para ela neste momento. Eu que só tenho a desejar à criança uma vida feliz e um feliz aniversário. Um feliz aniversário para ela.
Na clínica do Dr. Renato Harari e do Dr. Samuel Chocron, você tem um atendimento personalizado. A clínica conta com uma equipe excepcional e equipamentos da mais alta tecnologia para proporcionar aos nossos pacientes o melhor atendimento. O nosso consultório oferece diversos tratamentos para todas as idades e o nosso principal objetivo é a plena satisfação dos nossos pacientes. Dr. Renato Harari e Dr. Samuel Chocron. Aqui, o seu sorriso está em primeiro lugar.
My husband liked it so much he was asking for seconds. My model daughter's strict diet was in jeopardy and my mother was asking the chef for the recipe.
Hurry in to the new Casa Brill. Fresh saltwater fish and seafood from around the world. From Tuesday to Friday, enjoy dinner for only $18.95. It's so much food for such a good value. The new Casa Brill, 475 Oakwood Avenue, just south of Eglinton. Let our years of experience take care of you.
Dê asas para os seus sonhos. Venha voar com a YouFly Simulator. A YouFly é o único simulador de voo com campo de visão de 180 graus. Sinta a sensação de estar na cabine de um avião 777 e voe acompanhado de um piloto profissional. Voe mais alto e voe mais longe com a YouFly Simulator. Let's fly!
Bem-vindo à Elegance Limousines, a principal fornecedora de transporte de luxo de alta qualidade em Toronto e arredores. A filosofia da Elegance Limousines é fazer com que cada evento fique para sempre na lembrança de todos os nossos clientes. Nós oferecemos uma grande variedade de limousines que serve para qualquer ocasião. A Elegance Limousines leva você. Chega em grande estilo com Elegance Limousines.
Olá, eu sou o Bento do Mississauga Centro. Temos os melhores produtos e os melhores preços no mercado. Seja em pneus, potravões, mudanças de óleo, tubo de escada. Venha até mim, venha ao Bento.
Se você procura o melhor da comida brasileira e portuguesa, você encontrou o lugar certo. Venha para o Stop Barbecue Chicken e surpreenda-se com a variedade e qualidade dos nossos pratos. Saboreie a legítima feijoada brasileira ou delicie-se com o famoso bife à transmontana feito com os melhores ingredientes. Ah, e não deixe de conferir a nossa variedade de pastéis e doces. Stop Barbecue Chicken, a sua parada obrigatória.
The Carpenters Union is ready to welcome you. We're a brotherhood of workers with members across southwestern Ontario. A place where members' voices are valued, where wages are fair and pensions make sense, and where everyone is welcome.
If you're out there doing our work, if you're swinging a hammer, eating your lunch on a curb, on a piece of plywood, you're a brother. You just don't know it yet. Step up to the Carpenters.
Nossa TV, Brazilian Swag, se liga, watch out for this, it's going down.
E é isso aí, nossa TV Canadá no 5º Baile Funk, aqui no Vive de Bar. Vamos entrar e conferir comigo?
Eu sou, vai segurando, moleque. E aí, Neymar? O técnico sambo é nóis. E ó como que eu vou, hein? No flow, por onde a gente passa é show, fechou. E olha onde a gente chegou. Eu sou.
Conta pra gente, como que tá sendo aqui o evento de funk?
Tá saindo muito bom, muito bom mesmo. Tô gostando.
É a sua primeira vez aqui?
É, eu tô aqui no Canadá já faz 6 meses, mas é a primeira festa boa mesmo que eu venho.
Qual vai ser o seu segredo pra aproveitar o 5º Baile Funk aqui em Toronto?
Ficar na minha, quietinho, que depois que começar a beber, eu vou me soltando aos pouquinhos.
Como que tá sendo aqui o evento pra você?
Ótimo, ótimo, só gente bonita, nota 10, nota 1000 o evento. De primeira.
E hoje nós estamos aqui com a Kelly, a Miss Simpatia. Conta pra gente como é estar aqui no Baile Funk.
Adoro, essa é a minha terceira vez aqui, é muito legal, adoro as músicas, né? É tão bom ficar com a comunidade brasileira, reunir todo mundo, é muito bacana.
Ah, tá. Então mostra um pouquinho pra gente como que é o Baile Funk aqui, como é que você dança aqui?
Passarela, na chuva, no frio, no calor, do samba, no rap, tambor, mão pro céu e
aqui, como que é estar aqui no Baile Funk hoje?
Ótimo, tá maravilhoso. Muita gente diferente aqui. Esta otra experiencia es diferente que en Guate.
Very nice, I like Brazilian.
Yeah. You like Brazilian music?
Yeah.
That's for us, please. André, como que tá sendo aqui o 5º Baile Funk?
A primeira vez que eu venho e até agora tá perfeito, tá muito bom.
Bom, satisfação, rapaziada, galera, tudo aí. Curtiu o som do DJ Vince, do DJ Douglas. Pô, é uma honra enorme. Só a galera, gente boa aqui na comunidade. Foi um prazer.
Myron, de luta, de boxe, de ganhar, todo mundo sabe que você entende. Mas e de funk, como que é?
Ah, de funk é de onde que eu vim, né? Onde que tudo começou. E estamos aqui para dar uma força pro meu amigo Douglas, DJ Douggy. Nós estamos aí.
É a sua primeira vez aqui?
Não. Estou sempre acompanhando o Douggy. Toda festa que ele tem, eu tô lá para dar um apoio para ele.
Ah, tá joia. Então dança um pouquinho pra gente ver como que é um lutador dançando funk.
Ah, do funk?
Futebol negou, a técnico sambo, tocou Neymar ego.
Vince, conta pra gente como que tá sendo aqui o 5º Baile Funk em Toronto.
Tá ótimo. A galera hoje, graças a Deus, o tempo ajudou um pouquinho, então a galera chegou mais cedo. E com certeza vai ser um sucesso, a galera vai arrebentar aí hoje de novo.
O que a galera pode esperar do baile hoje?
Olha, hoje eu vim trazendo um ritmo diferente, que tá bombando no Brasil, bombou já no ano de 2013. E eu vou trazer aqui o funk de ostentação, que é uma coisa mais falando das meninas, falando de joia, de carro, que é uma parada que tá no Brasil, tá em alta, e eu vou trazer aqui pro pessoal hoje. Então, a gente tá sempre tentando trazer o melhor da música que tem lá agora, que tá tocando no Brasil. E temos nossas dançarinas também, as desapegadas, a Ania e a Sabrina, que estão sempre aí alegrando a festa da galera lá no palco. Daqui a pouco vocês podem ver lá.
Raça foi quase em 2 palito, onde foi choro, hoje tesouro e o coro grita, tá bonito, eu sou Zona Norte, fundão.
Poxa, só satisfação. Hoje eu fiquei sabendo aí passarinho me contou que tá geral, os clubes tudo vazio aí, mas aqui tá cheio, lotado, graças a Deus. E eu queria agradecer também vocês, da nossa TV Canadá, que sempre estão aqui. É uma satisfação enorme ter vocês aqui no meu evento, juntamente com o DJ Vince. E é só por orgulho e alegria, e a gente tem que fazer o que a gente tá fazendo melhor, né? Música, festa e, pô, alegria, é isso aí.
Eu sou país do futebol, ligou a técnico sambo, tocou Neymar, ego. Isso mesmo.
Ora, portanto, como é óbvio, a época 2014 já começou, estamos já a aproximar das semifinais, está tudo a correr muito, muito bem, temos 18 culturas diferentes este ano e temos uns prémios fabulosos que vamos anunciá-los no próximo mês. Eu este ano digo uma coisa, se me convidassem para ser júri, eu ou levava muito dinheiro ou então não. O talento este ano é maluco, um talento incrível, vai ser muito, muito complicado para os júris.
So it's 2014. We're halfway through this year's preliminary rounds, and it's just a really exciting year. There's so many great contestants left who haven't qualified yet for the semifinals, and you know, we're having a great time here. Just so many strong, unique people. It's just a great year. This year we have so many strong contestants, especially in the juvenile category. So if you think you're a singer, let me tell you, this is the place to be. The McQuade Singing Contest is a fantastic opportunity. We give great training, get great stage experience, and there's great people around. So come on down and join us. This is the McQuade Singing Contest. We want you.
you ever say I just walked away, I will always want you. I hear Jerusalem bells ringing, Roman cavalry choirs are singing, and be my mirror, my sword and shield, my missionaries in a foreign field. And for some reason I can't explain, I know St. Peter will call my name, never an honest word, and that was when I ruled the world.
Aí galera, meu nome é Ricardo da Arpeiro Consórcio, eu tô aqui para desejar um feliz aniversário para vocês.
Parabéns para você na nossa TV. Parabéns para a Flora Maria Ávila do dia 25 de janeiro. Parabéns para a Ana Guerreiro do dia 26 de janeiro. Parabéns para o radialista Jorge Neves do dia 27 de janeiro. Parabéns para o talentoso Salviano Pessoa do dia 29 de janeiro. Parabéns para a querida Luanda Jones, do dia 30 de janeiro. E parabéns para a Larissa Lage, do dia 31 de janeiro. Parabéns!
E chegamos ao final de mais um programa, mas você que aí acompanha e gosta da nossa TV Canadá, vai lá no Facebook, dá um like, acompanha a gente, manda algumas opiniões, manda alguns exemplos de programa que vocês gostariam de assistir, porque a nossa TV está aqui crescendo com você. Eu sou o Juliano de Lucca e esse daqui é o programa Vem Comigo, Vem Comigo.